Okay, good. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, UrbanLatinoRadio.com. We are here live at the Press Show again. Once again, I'm going to say it, repeat it, the Press Show. Okay. Anyway, that is Burnett. Flo's in the building, Nivla's in the building. Saints here. We're waiting on DJ Supreme. Follow him on Twitter, NIVLANYC. Check it out here on the VIP Pass Show. He got his first VIP. Shout out to you coming through.
What up, thank you for having me.
Well, actually, first VIP Pass, I meant to say. Shout out to you. How are you, Nivla?
I'm chilling, having a good time, back on the grind. 2010, we coming hard, you know what I mean?
Well, let me just say, I've heard so much about you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have too.
Shout outs to, Shout outs to Future iMag. Besides from hearing about you from them, I've heard about you through the grapevine because I have actually one of your old albums, Child of God.
Yeah.
I actually have that, and I was bugging. I was going through because I have so many mixtapes and stuff because I deal with so many artists, and I was like, oh my God, and I hit up Nate, and I think I hit up Jew, and I told Jew, I have this album. I was so happy to say I had it. You know, anyway, I heard great things about you. You have a new, single out, Reconsider.
Correct.
A lot of things are popping. What's really going on with Nivla? That's, those that don't know, I know you're from New York City.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what?
Little north up in Westchester. Like
Westchester.
Yeah, okay.
Born and raised in New York.
New York? So tell us,
New York.
give somebody a definition of Nivla who doesn't know who Nivla is.
Nivla, I've been in the game for a minute now. The thing I probably been know most for was the Interscope record deal I had for distribution about 2 years ago through a Super Bowl contest that I did. South Asian artist, one of the very few South Asian rappers trying to do his thing in hip hop.
Yeah, you don't
it's very
see that
underrepresented. So I'm out there trying to do my thing, trying to let everybody know that hey, I'm just as good as the next man when it comes to this hip hop game.
Yeah.
And I've been out there grinding. I've been working with the JM group. Linked up with Drew and Nate, and these guys have really been carrying me to the next level. It's like unbelievable that when you could be as good as a player as you are, but when you backed up with the right team, you just that much better.
That's exactly true right there.
So I've been working with these dudes, and we got a lot of things in store. We got the single Reconsider it's on iTunes right now. So whoever's listening, just go type in NIVLA.
Hot that shit is hot.
And
I'm not even a big
doing the ad for you.
I'm sure you bought it already, right?
Yeah, I did.
Nivla, really quick about Soul Tap Records.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Basically, that was a label that I first started working with. It was actually created between myself and the guy who was my former partner.
Okay.
So we started it up. We made a song called Be Easy that we submitted to the Super Bowl contest, and from that point on, we were at the brink of national exposure, because if we won, a commercial would have been played on the Super Bowl.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so that would have been like 100 million people right there, and I would have been a turning point right there.
Okay.
But unfortunately, we didn't end up. We ended up getting second or third place, and but we still walked away with a lot more exposure than we had before that. Like a lot of, especially with the South Asian community, anywhere I went, I'd have people come around and say, like, yo, you live there, right? You know what I'm saying? That never happened before.
Yeah.
So you could just say it's part of those things. It's one of those things that happen in the industry that once you get somewhere, that's when egos start coming into play, and everyone starts talking about splitting a pie that's not even baked yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Talk about money.
Word.
It becomes
Big Bird.
Who's famous, who made it happen, and, all that kind of shit. So, I don't want to badmouth anybody, but at the end of the day, we weren't working out well. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's all over the place.
We here each and every Monday night. We got my boy Nivla in the building. JM Group's official artist. Why I hear myself so? Oh man, so what's up, man?
Chilling, dude. I want to thank y'all for having me come out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man.
And so, what's up? Talk to me a little bit about yourself. My listeners want to know, who you are. They probably like, yo, who the hell is that? You know what I mean? You know how it is.
Yeah, no, of course. Up and coming hip hop artist. Born and raised in White Plains, New York. Been doing my thing for a minute, man. Recently took it to another level. I got a distribution deal with Interscope Records about 2 years ago for one of my singles. So that's what really catapulted me to the point where I started getting love, more regionally. For people that wonder what I am, Indian descent. So I got a lot of the Indian people backing me up, a lot of the South Asian people backing me up. You was call them the Desi people. So, I'm big with the Desi people and stuff like that. We back in the scene again. Linked up with the JN group, June Times, and we doing the damn thing. We got a couple of singles on rotation right now. We're gonna play them for y'all tonight.
Okay.
One's on lock, one is Reconsider, which I just shot the video for 2 days ago. Shoot, it's crazy.
Which I'm a little upset that I missed it. I was
out there, so it's beautiful. I haven't been there for. Last time I went there was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
So I definitely gotta make it back. I got a lot of family out there and stuff like that. I gotta get out there. The scene's really changed a lot, man. Like when I was out there, hip hop started getting into the, like even in the villages and everything like that. Like I went over there to buy all my hip hop albums. Like you could get DMX and all that shit for like $3. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you go out there, you stock up on all the CDs you can and come back with it. But now it's at a whole different level. With this whole Slumdog Millionaire, the whole Jay-Z Punjabi MC thing. It like really made hip hop global and definitely made hip hop big in India. So now you got a lot of these heavyweight industry cats that are out there like doing tours and everything. India's one of the places they stopping by.
So what would you say that made you become a hip hop artist? I wanted to become a hip hop artist.
I grew up around it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. White Plains is probably about 10-15 minutes north of the Bronx, where that's where hip hop was born. So all the people around me, all they did was listen to hip hop. So I started getting into hip hop. I would say around '96. It was a little later into the game. So it was before even the Biggie Ready to Die and all that stuff like that. And so, I just started listening to it, and then, I started it started off first with me just reciting their lyrics, you know what I'm saying, just spitting them, and my friends were like, yo, you got a nice flow, why don't you, try to do your own thing with that, you know what I mean? So I was just like, all right, let me fuck around with it. So, I started doing little, verses here and there, whatever, stuff like that. And then I penned my first demo over the Locks, If You Think I'm Jiggy, back in '98. Yeah, we take it back.
Big record,
Yeah, it was a big record. So, so I did my first demo over that. I took it to my school. I played it for a couple of the kids. They're like, yo, you got a nice flow, man. Keep doing your thing, So I just kept sticking with it throughout college. I kept doing showcases. I went to SUNY Albany, upstate New York. So, just kept doing things, and before you know it, I started kind of creating a buzz among my community and everything like that.
That's how you start.
Yeah, you start with the people that you hope to support you, and it slowly blossoms and becomes bigger than what you think it is, to a point where now it's like it's slowly growing outside of that, where I have people who are not of Indian descent or Desi descent who are coming to me and saying, I like your respect for your records, they're really dope.
Back live? Yeah, Nivla, you grab that. That's your microphone, buddy.
Gotcha.
We're here live with the homeboy Nivla. What up, baby? How's everything?
What up, man? How you doing, man? I just want to thank everybody for having me on the show.
We collectively we give you a big welcome.
Thank you very much.
Did you just say you're Indian, correct?
Indian, yes.
All right, now I want to make sure we get that out of the way, because that's most definitely the elephant in the room wherever you go, correct?
Yeah, I got a lot of people when they hear that you're Indian, you're rapping, definitely makes people want to be like, oh, word? For real, that's different.
Are they well-fused?
I would say so. You see a lot of stuff that's out there right now. With this whole Jay Sean thing, the Cash Money.
How good was that? Was that good that he kind of went out there first and you're like, all right, we're in?
It
didn't work. All right, we're just giving it another year.
I was hoping it was going to be me the first one to get that sort of national exposure, but it's all good because it opens up doors for artists like myself. And I was just reading an article today. Now it's opening up the industry's eyes toward oh damn, we never even thought about South Asian artists before, but now we're gonna start looking into that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny is that I got a chance to read the bio, right?
Yeah.
And I seen most of your credentials come from the industry giving you a worldly look.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got the Olympic nod, right? Am I correct?
I got the Olympic nod for Beijing. That was more of a Nike thing for America, though.
But you figure Beijing, they're thinking international. They must have been thinking on a more universal scale. If not, they would have went with the cat from Chicago. You know what I mean? You know what?
That was. That was a battle between 800 MCs, and it got narrowed down to the final four. So the final four were the ones who got the verses, and they all ended up being American artists.
You were in a battle of 800 people.
800 people. Not as far as battle rapping, but
they selected out of 800.
Out of 800 people.
So you were the butler of your community.
I was I was a dude who did it. You know what I mean? It was a Just Blaze produced track.
That's it.
Yeah,
Where you get this from, bro?
Everything is nothing. I try to remain humble in the game. I got a long way to go. So right now, of course, it's a big thing. The old Just Blaze. They actually gave me a call. That was crazy. Hit me up and was like, "Yo, Niv, good job on that record. Keep doing your thing, whatever." So it was a big deal. It was cool.